he needed to sleep, so then I gave him additional medications safely, which was the IV form of lorazepam.
Lorazepam?
Lorazepam. Lorazepam.
EPEM?
Lorazepam. Lorazepam.
Is that measured in millimeters?
Milligrams.
Milligrams
per ml.
Do you remember how much you gave?
Yes. The concentration that it came in was 4 milligrams per ml in the vial, and the vial I think carries 10 cc. So I gave him half a milligram, the equivalent to 2 milligrams total, and I diluted that up.
Okay, and what happened next?
Well, I watched him, I observed him, and he continued to be awake for more than an hour.
Any additional medications?
Well, I watched him because I want to be cautious. So I watched him long enough to see if there is an effect of drowsiness if he starts to sleep. And after an hour or so of watching him, he was still wide awake. No change. He continued to complain about he cannot sleep. And so after an hour I decided, well, okay, I'm going to give him a different agent because he's wide awake, and after an hour the full effect of the medication by this time is seen. So I give him something called midazolam.
How did that work out?
I waited again, and it couldn't work. He was wide awake. I said, do you feel a little bit drowsy? Do you think your eyes are telling you want to sleep? He said no. And then he complained. I got to sleep, Dr. Conrad. I have these rehearsals to perform. I must be ready for the show in England. Tomorrow I will have to cancel my performance. I have to cancel my trip because I cannot function if I don't get the sleep. So then I looked at my watch and I realized, well, since I gave him the Ativan, the lorazepam, earlier, which was about, 2 o'clock in the morning? That's what it's then. And now we past 4:30, heading into 5 o'clock. He's gotten a second agent. And I decided, well, it is relatively reasonable to give an additional amount of the lorazepam.
Okay, so
the Ativan. He said, I'd like to have some milk.
Milk?
And about what time was this?
He said, please give me some milk so that I can sleep, because I know that this is all that really works for me.
Hot milk or warm or just...
This is just a medicine
what
that he was familiar with.
What is the medicine?
It's called propofol.
Propofol, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how do we spell that, doctor?
Propofol.
And what is this propofol?
It is a sedative that could also be used for anesthesia.
Okay, and how is that? Is it injected as well? Or?
It is both given in an intravenous form